What is up, YouTube? This is Cybergun, your chap with the cat, back again for another video. Now, unfortunately, due to the way Konami is doing things now, there really is no set way to know when the next ban list is coming out. Now, a lot of my friends are talking about, well, when next format comes, and next format comes, and I'm still thinking, well, we're still in this format, we don't know when next one's coming. So, given that uncertainty, I decided to take it upon myself to talk about cards that I think can go on the ban list when the time comes. I don't really know when that's going to be. I can't claim to know when that's going to happen. Last time we thought we were going to get it roughly around the same time in October, and we didn't see the ban list until November. So it's really hard to say when that's going to come around. It may happen any day now. I don't know. We are approaching the end of 3 months now, so technically it's fair game. But since we really can't say when exactly it is going to happen, I'm just going to go ahead and discuss a few things that I think may go on. Now, the first of these two things is really a problem that debuted as a Bosch, and that is Cyber Dragon Infinity. Now, I do not think that Cyber Dragon Infinity needs to go on the ban list. I don't even think he needs to be restricted in any way. I think he's fine as is. If anything, I could see it maybe going down to, like, I don't know, 2 or even 1, but then again, you really only ever need the 1, so I don't really see what the big deal is. Most people don't run any more than that anyway, unless it's a Cyber Dragon deck, and I don't care if they can get it. My issue with Cyber Dragon comes in the fact that at this point, any deck can run it, and it is because of that stupid card, Tellarknight Ptolemaeus. I hate Ptolemaeus with a burning passion because he gives any deck that runs level 4 monsters a Cyber Dragon Infinity. And that's stupid, it's unfair, and it just annoys me to no end. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what I'm talking about, let me point this out to you like this. Let's say you have a monster that just recently got destroyed, level 4, and you have a level 4 monster in your hand. What you do is you play Instant Fusion, get Nodin, Nodin grabs your level 4 in the graveyard, special summons it, you normal summon your level 4, exceeds all of them into Ptolemaeus, detach all 3 for Ptolemaeus, go into Cyber Dragon Nova, and then slap an Infinity on top of that. It's just that easy. And note, I wasn't being specific either. The only specific things that you need are Instant Fusion, Nodin, and Ptolemaeus, all of which are at 3, and that's dumb. Now, I don't want to punish people who do like using Nodin or Instant Fusion, because they're both good cards, and with few exceptions, I haven't seen it like terribly abused. It's a quick little rank 4 or synchro play if you need it. It does what it needs to do. My problem is Ptolemaeus, because it turns those cards into a Cyber Dragon Infinity, which should not be generic. It should only be used on any deck that can naturally get it out. So, Cyber Dragons, obviously. Dino Mists, I think, are fair to be able to get it out. Even Raid Raptors, because if you use it, what was it? I think it's Double Death Force, the one where you go up by 2 ranks. You can technically achieve it with that. It just costs half your life points. That, to me, is fair enough. You know, it's not a card meant for that deck, but they can get it if they need to. And that's fine. I accept that fully. My issue comes in when literally any deck, when my Drake Unities technically have the potential to be able to get out a Cyber Dragon Infinity, that's stupid. So, rather than going for the obvious Instant Fusion or Nodin hit or even Cyber Dragon Infinity, those cards I think are all fine. At this point in the game, they're not a big issue. But Ptolemaeus is the issue, because ultimately it gives PePe Cyber Dragon Infinity, and they don't need that. Which actually brings me over to my next point. PePe needs to get hit. Now, I don't face enough PePe decks. And those I do face, I can't really cycle through all the madness that's going on to understand what the problem cards are. The main one I know of is Trick Clown, but even then, I don't think Trick Clown is that big of a deal for the deck. If anything, I see it maybe getting hit to like 2 or something. Again, I'm not very familiar with how like the specifics of PePe works. I am aware that the Performapal cards are basically the draw engine, while the Perform Mage cards essentially serve to be what spams the field over and over again for your Xyz plays. It's just too good of a rank 4 toolbox deck, and it needs to be hit in some way, shape, or form. Unfortunately, I'm not experienced enough with the deck to know how it works and know what needs to get hit. Now, I'm sure some people out there would argue that the Draco Slayers and the Drake Overlords also need to be hit in some way, but I think they're only an issue because PePe is a thing. If you limit PePe enough to the point where the Perform Mages really aren't that enticing anymore, I don't see the deck being that big of an issue. Either way, that deck is what's destroying the format, and Konami needs to address that issue in some way, shape, or form. Because they never intended for it to be that strong, and most of the cards in the deck are commons. So Konami's not really making their money off that, so they have no reason to protect PePe. So PePe needs to get hit in some way, shape, or form. If you guys have any ideas on how PePe should get hit, you can let me know down in the comments below. Just let me know where you guys think the problem cards are, how many they should go down to, how hard we need to hit PePe, because in my opinion, that deck needs to go like a week ago. So let me know your comments down, your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. You can also let me know your thoughts on my Facebook page, which is linked down in the description below. Like this video and subscribe to my channel for further content. Until next time,